Okay, so let's have a look at planned obsolescence and what it actually means. Essentially, it means the life expectancy of any product, from purchasing to recycling or disposing of. Now, planned obsolescence breaks down into three separate areas, which is why I've chosen three different items today to discuss the three areas. The first area is mechanical breakdown. Now, it just so happens that the washing machine suits this because you've got component wear. So as the motor wears out, the brushes in the motor wear out, the drum bearings wear out. All of these things, of course, can be repaired, but component wear can actually limit the life expectancy of a product. So designers will incorporate a component into a typical washing machine which they know will expire after a certain amount of time. If they didn't do this, they would never sell any more washing machines. Problem is, if the customer doesn't feel that they've had value for money, they will actually go to another company. So it's a compromise between keeping your customers loyal to you, feeling they've got value for money, but shortening the life expectancy so you actually sell more products. Increased maintenance costs, of course. Eventually the customer will feel, well, enough's enough. There's no point throwing more money maintaining this product. I might as well buy a new product. Now, the second reason for planned obsolescence is technological development. Very often, new products come onto the market due to new emerging technologies. Now, the flat screen TV here is a good example of that. Pretty soon, everybody decided that their old cathode ray tube television wasn't good enough, and so they all ran out and bought flat screen TVs, even though their existing product still worked perfectly well. An advancement in infrastructure can also be responsible for people buying new products. Sky Television, for example, now have an HD facility and a 3D facility. So those people subscribing to Sky might want to improve their product to take advantage of the new infrastructure. Broadband router connection for your internet is also an example of an advancement in infrastructure. And new materials coming onto the market, materials that might make a product lighter, safer, stronger, even just a new material that's fashionable or trendy, uh, like melamine formaldehyde in the 1970s, people actually want to use. Now, the final reason for obsolescence of products is fashion, and that's really down to these things: a trend in fashion. So what I've got here is an example of a super dry. 2 years ago, it would have been very fashionable, and people would have been rushing out to replace their existing hoodies with a super dry. Now, most of them wouldn't be seen dead in super dry. It's yesterday's fashion. Colours come and go. At the moment, pink is a very fashionable colour, whereas pink for boys a few years ago would have been unheard of. Shape of objects change over time. Style's an interesting one because although fashion comes and goes, style will stay forever. So you're better off looking at stylish components and products rather than fashionable ones. Now, above all, planned obsolescence is about increasing the profit of each company that sells products. But they won't increase the profits unless they maintain a high level of sales. So in order to maintain this, the customer must feel that they've had value for money from the product. Otherwise, they won't remain loyal to the same company and they'll use a different company. So that is planned obsolescence in 3 easy steps.